Hi, I'm rukristin, and welcome to the Awesome Ladies Project Read Storytelling Workshop. I am here today to show you a process video for our fourth prompt this month. Um, the prompt is about using a book title as your inspiration for a story, and I will be using the Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire series as my inspiration. There will not be any spoilers, so that's not something you need to worry about. So I'm going to be using this book stamp. This is a old book stacked on top of each other. I'm going to be using my Stays On. I'm going to stamp it here in my ALP story journal on the A Story About My Favorite Story prompt. Um, then we're going to watercolor it up and I'll journal around the outside. Um, all right, I'm going to speed up the video so you can see the process. Oh, the only thing, let me tell you real quick, is that since this is a rubber stamp with like super detailed rubber stamp, I'm going to go ahead and re-ink my Stays On just so that I have a super juicy ink pad and it gets into all of the cracks in here. I've been using the Stays On ink pad and this bottle of refill for like 4 years now, so super totally worth it. And with that, let me go and hit the speed up button and you can see how I put together this spread. Hi and welcome back. As you can see, I have finished up my page here. I apologize that you did not get to see me finish up the watercolors. I actually ran out of space on my hard drive when I was finishing up this video. So it totally cut off and corrupted the whole video. And it took me a really long time, it took Jeff a really long time to fix it. But I finished up, and as you can see, really cool thing about the ALP story journals is that you can watercolor on them because the paper is super thick. Well, not super thick, it is just the correct thickness. And I finished up with some thin gold Studio Calico old letters, and I wrote out my question: has the writing on this past season of Game of Thrones suffered because it's ahead of the book series now? And when I started thinking about this spread, I originally thought I was going to wind up like posing the question and writing some journaling around the books, but I really don't feel like I need to answer the question. And I think it's totally sufficient to just write the question itself, because if I come and, like, one of my favorite things is to come and look back on my scrapbooks. I want to, ask myself this question again. I don't necessarily need to know exactly how I felt at exactly this right moment. I want to know that I was asking myself this question, not necessarily that I had a specific viewpoint at that specific moment. I think that's a lot of pressure to put on yourself, to find that perfect viewpoint instead of just being satisfied with yourself that you are posing a question. All right, I'm going to take a picture of this, get it up in the gallery, and I really can't wait to see what you come up with for the fourth prompt in our Read Classroom. Thanks so much.